to Cerberus operative. Ah, that would be an interesting thing by Cerberus, yeah. Ah, thanks, Raccoon. Well, that's an interesting question, Raccoon from Viceros. Have you seen those spikes on Insanity? Yeah, but maybe it's true. Maybe it's also related. The fact that you are in Insanity, planets give much less resources. That could be. So it forces you to explore more if you want to get the same amount of resources. It could be the case. This place looks remarkably familiar to the planet. Where we did Said's mission, those two planets on a row.
I detect no life signs, but there may be useful technology or information still inside.
But I will explore the whole galaxy, but I don't think I will mine all the planets. Once I don't have anything more to research, I won't mine anymore.
Change weapons!
Got it.
Switch up! Switch up!
There it
Yeah.
is, and mostly intact. They could have survived impact, but it's been years.
Yeah, well, I don't like to put people to sleep. But the whole point of my playthroughs is to basically get the
Looks like it was
most...
stripped after the crash. They'd have tried to get a beacon up as soon as possible.
out of every game, and they usually take a long time. What would it take to beat a game if you did everything you need to, explore everything you have to, and read all the shit that they put on the codex?
Along with us anymore. We've done horrible things to the crew. The conditions they're in, they don't understand what we're doing to them. Distract them for 2 seconds and they forget what you did before the bruises show. It's got to stop. I'm talking to the others as soon as...
That's our interesting log.
Repeat, toxology alert. Danger of rapid neural decay. Local flora chemically incompatible with human physiology. Override. Beacon resumed. Cross time 8 years, 237 days, 7 hours.
But yes, if I don't need to mine the whole galaxy, I won't do it. But if I need to mine the whole galaxy to obtain all the research, then I will do it.
She even threatened to report if I didn't stop sending messages. But now she's so innocent. They all are. That look she gives when she's... It's sure easier now. What's the harm? We're stuck here.
Yeah, what's the harm? It's only a little rape. If you're not a psychopath, then everyone will enjoy the experience.
What
Sarah? Suzanne? My God, I can't remember. I can't remember her face. We need to get out. So I can remember. Can think straight. They have to hurry.
Alright. Yet the doctor was losing her mind. Money. But yeah, that's not something I do try to do. Holy shit, I failed. Where is it? No, I failed again. There it is. Because yeah, I would also do things like that.
You can't expect the luxury of due process, but this isn't a military ship. Just bumping the command line up a notch doesn't work. Captain Fairchild knew this crew. His replacement doesn't command the same level of respect. I'm hoping the man has it in him.
Yeah, I also like to hunt the lore a lot. You go on lore hunting and end up as a prospective miner, hoarding all the valuable things in the galaxy. Yeah, you could make a good remix out of it, a little rap.
Repeat, toxology alert. Danger of rapid neural decay. Local flora chemically incompatible with human physiology. Override. Beacon resumed. Pause time 8 years, 237 days, 7 hours.
And this is what's the harm? The look she gave me. What's
Repeat,
the harm? I
toxology
can't
alert.
remember the name.
Danger of rapid neural decay. Local flora chemically incompatible with human physiology.
I hope
Override.
he has it in him.
Pause
I
time.
hope he has it
Looks
in
like this
him.
beacon's been here a while. Why would they wait years to signal?
Pause in beacon protocol. 8 years, 237 days, 7 hours. Pause is recorded as record deleted by acting captain Ronald Taylor.
That's not right. My father was first officer.
Ronald Taylor was promoted under emergency command protocols. Other flagged issues: unsafe deceleration, local food and neural decay, beacon activation protocols.
Okay.
I assume unsafe deceleration refers to the crash. Give me the details.
Following an unspecified impact and sublight drive failure, the Hugo Gernsback made an unscheduled descent at 465% of theoretical recommended suborbital velocity. The Hugo Gernsback then decelerated at 782% of theoretical recommended approach velocity, sustaining significant damage to investment and crew.
Who is in command of this ship? Where are the survivors?
Captain Harris Fairchild reported killed following unscheduled suborbital descent. First Officer Ronald Taylor promoted in-field to acting captain.
But where is he now?
The location of the remaining crew of the Hugo Gernsback is unknown. This beacon has been unattended for several maintenance cycles.
Local food impairs brain functions? What are the effects?
Impairment of mental function due to chemical imbalance begins within 7 days of ingesting local flora, regardless of decontamination or preparation. Impact on higher cognitive abilities and long-term memory is cumulative, but significant within a standard month. It is not known if neural decay is permanent. Data collection was not completed.
That's very true, Icerus. This BI says unsafe deceleration instead of horrendous crash that killed a lot of people.
Why wasn't the beacon activated before now?
This emergency beacon became functional after 358 days, 12 hours, following the unscheduled suborbital descent of the Hugo Gernsback. Activation was triggered remotely after 8 years, 237 days, 7 hours, on the authority of Acting Captain Ronald Taylor. Pause in beacon protocol is recorded as Record deleted.
Okay.
Come on, let's get going.
My father had a working beacon, but didn't signal for almost 9 years. Maybe that neural decay affected him.
There's no way he could avoid eating something grown on this planet.
You are right, Kazumi. 9 years is too much. Unless this was a freighter full of food. But yeah, the AIs are not particularly...
You came from the sky? The leader said someone would come. He delayed for so long, but he still has power. Some have lost faith. The hunters. They will have seen your star. They will not let you help him.
What are you talking about? You're not making sense.
I don't remember how to say it. He's our leader and we serve so we can go home. But some want to fight him. They were cast out. He exiled them, so they hunt his machines and those who help him. They don't believe that rescue will come.
Watch out!
Hunters, they won't stop until the leader is dead.
Kill them! Agents of the liar! He will not escape!
They've seen us.
Okay. Yeah, that's euphemisms that the machines use.
On target!
Do you see this? Jacob is dead, but Kazumi is not. That's very odd. That's not how it's supposed to be.
Look out!
So, that's neural decay, huh? They just seemed regular old crazy to me.
My father wouldn't let this go on. Something is very wrong.
Yeah, for neural decayed people, they sure know how to
You
fight.
killed them, but there are more every day. They want to fight, but I just want to go home.
She's lost it. We need to find someone who can make sense of this.
There were the salvage parts. But yes, BIs love euphemisms in this universe. Instead of telling you the hard truth. That's not a very big ship, is it? Maybe half is underwater by now.
Strip for parts. Tech's wearing out. Those hunters must be laying on the pressure.
Alright. Let's do this quickly, otherwise I
Is that
won't
a
be able
settlement?
to finish
Better
it
be
today.
friendlier than the beach group. I need answers.
I need answers.
They're wearing the same uniform as the ones who attacked us, but they don't look ready for a fight.
There aren't any men here. Maybe it affects genders differently. Makes males get violent.
That would make sense. But the woman on the beach said the exiled ones came back as hunters.
It doesn't matter right now. One of these people must know what my father has to do with this.
You have his face. He promised to call the sky, but he sends nothing.
He forced us to eat, to decay. You are cursed with his face.
It's not really a face, it's the skin color, I'm very certain of that. But did you notice that the first woman was exactly the same as the one we saved on the beach?
Not the best reaction to the family resemblance, Jacob.
Why would my father force his crew to eat toxic food?
So they can rape everyone.
Look at these spoiled food stores. They've been eating only that toxic local food for who knows how long. Like that wasn't obvious enough.
He has a cruel face. His cruel face.
Go away. You are like him. You will keep us here.
I can't talk to you. I don't want punishing.
Go away. You are like him. You will keep us here.
But yeah, so this is a different outpost.
What the hell? Somebody had to push them to make that. That's borderline worship.
Ah, look at that. It's actually like an angel or something.
The hunters will kill you. They fight because he exiled them and waited too long. He keeps us,
Cruel
protects
face.
us, and we please him like he demands.
We please him.
He is bad. He has a bad face like the other. Like him. You'll hurt me.
Interesting that they haven't tried to please Jacob, since he has the face. What the fuck? Okay, they have armor.
Got it!
Got you in surprise.
Fucking Loki.
They're through my shields! Going down.
Have a nice trip! You're done!
Resistance.
Alright. Yeah.
What the hell are we dealing with here?
Well, that would make them hate him. But maybe it was just for defense.
But I would have to say that Kazumi has a very similar worldview as me. I was thinking exactly the same. Who would do that? At least you would think that they were going to raid the camp to take the woman,
Here! You could end it.
the women, but they sent them to kill.
You have his face, but you fight his machines. You might stop this. This, I forget how to read, but this was the start. What he promised, and what they did to us. We need the sky. Take us back to the sky.
Think on your own time. What's in there?
It's a crew logbook. Some of them thought the beacon repair was taking too long. They were afraid they'd run out of supplies and lose their minds to the decay. My father restricted the ship food for himself and the other officers so they wouldn't be affected. Everybody else had to eat the toxic food and hope for treatment later. The rest is a casualty list. A few mutinied over the decision. My father and his officers turned the mechs on them.
Yeah, that's very true. I'm torn between these two. because the sad thing is it would have been harsh but defendable if they were actually looking for help, but they were not, which brings you to this one. They did not try to find help only after 10 years. Let's go with this one.
The beacon was fixed after a year, so the plan must have worked. Why no signal?
Those weren't the last entries on the casualty list. More incidents, harsh punishments. It's like they're cattle or toys. In a year, all the male crew members are flagged as exiled or dead. They separated out the women, assigned them to officers like pets. And after the beacon is fixed, the officers appear in the casualties too. After. My father took control and didn't stop it.
Of course. Imagine if after a year of brutalizing people and raping women, basically, making them slaves, sexual slaves for the officers, someone tried to actually contact the Alliance, they would be put in jail. So why go to jail when you can live in a paradise of your own making, where you're king and god?
Anything in there about whether the effects of the toxic food can be treated?
Nothing. But it seems like the right call. If everyone gets it, who's left to fix the beacon? You'd never get out. But they did fix it. And the signal wasn't sent until now. I'm starting to see why.
But yeah, this is a very funny quest. Unimpaired humans is very funny.
Does it say why he separated the men and women? Or is it as bad as it seems?
No, it turns to gibberish. Maybe the men got violent early on, but from the state of this place, I'd say the Hunter thing is recent. What he allowed here, Shepard, I don't see any justification.
We haven't seen any other officers. He killed them?
There were 5 after the crash. Medical, engineering, bridge staff. Should have had no problem fixing the beacon and keeping people safe. All killed within the same week. About a month after the beacon was repaired.
Alright. Yeah, that was either they tried to make a coup or he consolidated power.
It's looking like he only activated the beacon because the men have come back ready to fight.
He let this happen, and now it's biting him in the ass. 9 years. Why didn't he set it right? I need to find this man.
Alright, confront Taylor. We shall confront Taylor. And his army of mechs. Alright, what the fuck? Run?
This is Captain Ronald Taylor. Thank God you're here. My crew went insane. I only just got free.
God damn it, it's really him. Just got free, he's covering his ass.
Of course he is. Who wouldn't do it? Well, maybe someone with a conscience. But someone with a conscience would have done all these things in the first
looks
place.
like that dried up body was left as a warning. These newer ones were just dumped here.
The hunters started fighting back.
What a body. That one? Yeah.
Please reconsider your aggressive attitude.
Hostile! Tag!
Careful, I automated my defenses after the crew turned violent. They keep attacking. I had no choice.
He had plenty of choices. devices. Little late to blame the
Hostile forces have emerged.
Get over here!
Backup systems engaged. Backup systems engaged.
Very well done, I have to say. Very well done, Kazumi. You saved me there. Well, not really saved me, but saved me a lot of trouble. Yeah, Kazumi is a very nice companion. Holy shit.
System failing. Critical system damage. Critical system damage. Backup systems engaged. Hostiles detected.
Okay.
Rerouting power.
Why is Kazumi sitting there? Holy shit.
Rerouting power. Backup system.
Is this automated forever as the other? Yeah, they like to get close and personal.
Rerouting power.
To keep them busy, distracted, but it's getting dangerous. Thank God you've come.
He had his fun. Now he wants out. Son of a bitch.
Yeah, that's something very awful about the mechs. Since they have no fear of death, they come running towards you. And that makes it very difficult to contain them.
This looks interesting.
Yeah, it does look interesting. Let's continue. So I'm almost... Okay, time to finish this quest. Quickly. I'm almost at the end of the quest. Certainly hope there is no more fighting, so I can get it done. Fuck.
Incoming!
Taking heavy fire! Hits for you!
Come on over!
Requesting assistance.
Alright.
I'm here!
Allied force casualty. Impact event. Rerouting power. Critical system damage. System failure.
It took years to train my guards. I'm afraid you'll have to fight them to rescue me.
Ah, fuck.
Throwing people away. This thing is not my father.
I don't think I will be able to do it. I can play for 5 more minutes. And that will be it. So I don't know if I will be able to do it.
Up front!
Change weapons.
Right! Enemy drone!
Shadow shield.
Going silent.
Alright.
Hip for you. Darth. Heads up.
In the eye and hear him justify this.
Okay, let's do that quickly. Really need to get my Major back in the ship. Oh, I need to do this quickly and have 7 minutes or less. Quickly, quickly. Yeah, I think this is the end, isn't it? Alright. Huh, yeah. A little suite here with a view to the ocean.
I knew a real squad would blow through just fine. Sorry if the mech scuffed your pads. I'll get you something nice when we get back to Alliance space. I've gotta have some back pay coming.
What about your crew, acting captain?
Total loss. Toxic food turned them wild. They propped me up here in some kind of ritual behavior. Waiting for a chance to signal has been hell.
That's the best you can do?
You let all your people talk back like that? Who are you exactly?
Commander Shepard of the Normandy. I believe you are acquainted with Mr. Taylor.
Taylor? Jacob? No. Not Jacob.
Why not me? Would 10 years of this look better to anyone else in the galaxy?
You have to understand, this isn't me. The realities of command, they change you. I wasn't ready for that. I made sure you were taught right. Before I left, I hoped to leave it at that.
I'm not biting, Captain. At some point, you chose to do this to your crew. You.
What was that moment? I want to know that there was an actual reason.
There was resistance to the plan. Mutiny. We had to take a hard line to keep order. And things settled down. As the decay set in, we made sure the crew were comfortable. Some even seemed happier. Ignorance is bliss, right? And they were grateful for guidance, like an instinct. Pure authority was easy, at first. Months in, the effect lowered inhibitions. They got territorial. Rank, protocol, they couldn't understand. We had to establish dominance. After a while, the perks seemed normal.
That's it? You created a harem and played king? 10 years in a juvenile fantasy?
I can't point to where it all went wrong. But when the beacon was ready, revealing what happened didn't seem like a good idea.
What happened to the other officers?
Anders found his conscience a little late to step back. He had an accident. Things got tense. End of the day, I was the one with the mechs. I got a little basic in setting examples. But I was kind to my people once things settled down. Seemed like I'd earned some peace.
You fought over people like they were toys. Things.
The stores from the ship couldn't last forever. You had to know this would end one day.
Dining for one can really stretch things out. Besides, I can think of a lot worse retirement plans than stripping down and joining the droolers. That was before the hunters, of course. Dumb or not, I'd feel it if they got their hands on me now. They want blood. I'd prefer to keep it.
It's all about you. Everything.
You didn't feel any responsibility to get out of here for the sake of family?
I gave him a good start. He was a smart kid and was better off not following me. We figured that out a long time before I took jobs in deep space. And after things escalated here, it seemed best to just disappear off the galactic map.
Till you needed someone to save your ass.
What triggered the males to change and threaten you?
This planet has some strange cycles to it. I've seen some plants around I never saw before. Odd weather. Maybe some just adapted a little too well.
And if you treat them like animals, big shock. They become animals.
Can't say this wouldn't be a hell of a vacation. But you don't get to just walk away after all this time.
You're damn right he doesn't. What happened here, I should vent his head. But he's not even worth pulling the trigger. I don't know who you are, because you're not any father I remember.
Maybe we go arrange pickup for the rest of the survivors while the acting captain deals with the hole we punched through his max.
Now wait, I'm supposed to get rescued. The crazy ones, you don't know what they'll do to me.
No, I think we know exactly what'll happen.
My father was a different man, Shepard. A good man. Wish I'd found him.
Jacob!
You were a better man dead. As far as I'm concerned, you still are.
Jacob!
Okay. I think that's it for today. Yeah. So, Thank you very much for watching, and I hope I'll see you tomorrow for another dose of Mass Effect.
Ships are inbound to pick up survivors, Commander. We could be long gone by the time they get here.
They get as much as a glimpse, and you're restricted to decaf.
Great, may as well serve it in the airlock, you hard ass.
Shit.
What do you mean it wasn't you?
Jacob, if I had leaked the information about the Gernsback, I would be smiling at your resolution of the situation. I am not smiling.
I usually wake up at midnight, Davido. More or less.
Nothing goes through this ship, my ship, without a report to you.
I had no more reason to believe Jacob's father was alive than he did. But I'm happy to know the situation is behind you.
Fine. You didn't forward it. So who did?
I did. Figures. Who else could get into Cerberus channels?
It was hardly classified, just obscure. There was a time when it mattered to you. Sending this along seemed like keeping an old promise. I keep my promises.
Miranda, we'll discuss your liberal interpretation of security protocol in private. Shepard, Jacob.
Okay.
You had no idea Miranda was behind this.
No, she's got a good memory. Selective, but good. I haven't thought about those days in a long time. Can't figure which promise she meant, though. Not sure I really want to know. She requires a better man than I.
You good with this, Jacob?
It's all bull, Shepard. Captain Taylor's body has some catching up to do, but the man died a long time ago. I've already dealt with that. I guess he was a good enough father that even he can't screw up what he taught me.
Come on, we got work to do.
Aye, Commander.
That's a nice way to put
Shepard.
it.
Thanks for the help.
Anytime, Jacob.
The man was dead a long time ago. The body just needed to catch up to it. But yeah, I wake up at midnight, more or less. As I said, I have to go, so thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you tomorrow. Goodbye.